Hey everybody, welcome back to Gunsmith. I've got an agenda today. Yeah, an agenda. Look at this. We got spillage. It's happening. There's a lot of little tiny things in this factory that are they're just not optimized real well, right? Just little things, all right? And I want to go ahead and address some of them because we're going to need more power, right? We got maintenance costs. My research right now is on the cooling machine, so we're eventually going to start getting the bullets and stuff. But today, I think it's reorganization day. It's remodeling day, okay? Because we got an operation happening here, right? But it's not that efficient. There are places, like lots of them, where I could be doing better. And I don't know exactly where they are completely, but I know that like stuff like this, right? See how the pants kind of just stick around for a little bit? And then maybe, just maybe, they decide to go through, like stuff like that. Little things. But we can clear up the little things. And I intend to do just that today. First, for research-wise, we're going to need heat level 2. So I'm going to research that. We're also going to need cooling level 2. And I'm probably going to need to come in down here and get this because we're going to need more resources for heat too. So I'm working on that too. Currently, I'm only putting just under $1,000 a day into research because we have quite a few RP banked up. So I'm kind of just trying to be as efficient as possible with that. We're at 95,000 and there's one big bottleneck. Well, actually, there's two. There's two big bottlenecks. And vests are the big one, okay? Lots of orders can be filled. Trousers, they don't normally order in big quantities, but they're ordering a lot of vests. And like, it seems like everybody wants vests. And I can't always satisfy the orders for vests. So what I would like to do is double how many vests we're making. And I think it's probably a good idea to double how many trousers we're making too. But before we do that, because we're going to need more power, let's make what we have now more power efficient. All right, so some of the things we're going to do here, and actually almost everything we're going to do here, is going to require me to shut down machines, at least for a little bit. I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to slide this stuff over. Let's get some extra space here, and we're not really using it. So first thing I'm going to do is shut down this dispenser. Let's shut down this one first. And then we're going to shut down this dispenser. And we'll shut down the zipper. We don't even need to shut down the zipper. So what I want to do, as soon as this stuff gets through, and they have no more vests, so they're not making anything, we can shut these things down as well. Now, these belts, I don't know what it was about these belts that made me want to go 2x2, but like the 2 meter ones, but we don't need the 2 meter ones, right? These don't need to be 2 meters. We can get on with one. Now what this does is it saves us 1 power for every belt, but it also saves us $2 of ongoing maintenance for every belt. And it's going to cost us a little bit of money to do this, but the hope is by doing that, we can make these great again. There we go, like that. And it looks to me like we actually have a little bit of extra space. So what I'm thinking also possibly, let me just double check this really quick. Can this actually happen? Can this be a thing? No, I don't think so because they won't be able to get to the side of the machine. Okay, I just wanted to check that really quick because that would save me even more. So we'll come back to having the 2 meter belts here. Just like that. Okay. So that saves a little bit of space on the sides, right? But I'm not done because I also want to move this over. So we're going to take this whole unit here and I'm just going to move it a little bit because I want to double the production of certain things, right? So let's move this over to here. Now this creates a whole bunch of extra space for me, right? And I like that. Let's make sure these machines are back on. We'll turn them on one at a time because I don't know what line controllers are managing them, right? I'm just going to make sure that they're good to go. Okay, so these are all on, and we go back to making the vests, right? Let's come on back over here. We could do the same thing with these two. So let's turn off the dispensers, right? And we're going to do the same thing with these belts. There's no reason to have the long belts, although I have to buy one. Do I have an extra belt somewhere? Tell me I have an extra belt. You know what? It's fine because we're going to use one of these other big belts too. So whatever. I have them. It's fine. We can actually... I think we might be able to get by with one of the short belts here too, but for the time being. Let's take the fitter, shut that off. Let's shut the fabric off, shut this off. So we've got all these belts off too, because we're going to move these in too. Now, I don't like this. I actually rather hate this, but it's kind of the only thing I can think of that'll get this to work really fast. If there's a better solution for that, I'm hoping I can read it in a comment or something later. I'm going to take and go like this, right? And then we want to go like that and like that and like that. Just shaving a little bit, right, of the burden, the expenses. Just getting rid of some of them. I gotta scoot this over one. And you. And you. There we go. Let's get these lined up. There, there, and there. Good. Now, I want to take the whole unit here. Right? You guessed it. I want to take this whole unit here and move it over. All right. Now, I don't want to get too close to the power because I may need to like add more at some point. So maybe we will come back about this far. Just in case I have to, this is 2 meters of power. So we'll come back about this far and then we'll just kind of come in maybe like that. All right. Turn the machines back on, please. So they can get back to doing what they were doing. There we go. Hang on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All those are back on now. Now we come over here. Again, same thing. I'm sure if there's a better solution to this. I would love to know if there is. I don't particularly like this solution, but I do know that having the 1 meter belts here will save me just a tiny bit of cash. Just a little bit of power and just a little bit of cash every day. Right? And these little tiny pieces add up. I mean, this is going to be like a difference of like $100 a day, like what we're doing here. Just the little tiny things. All right, so let's make sure we turn this back on. Actually, you know what? We can slide this over just a little bit too. Why don't we slide this over just a little bit too? Take the... highlight all of this. And we're going to move it just a little bit like so. About like that ought to do it. Just a little bit over, right? And again, it's a bit more space efficient that way. Yeah, this is gonna be it's kind of a tight crossing there. Maybe I should move it up just a tad. Maybe I will move it just a little bit more. Just kind of come up like this, and we just go about like that, like that. Okay. So that's gonna be better, because we're gonna have more space over here if we're gonna double our production. And also, if I want to make boots, this is probably where I'll do it, is over here. Turn the zipper machine on. Let's get the fabrics going through, and now the dispenser. Perfect. Okay, so we've saved some power there. Let's go ahead and delete these. Not gonna need them. So now we're down to 1212 power usage. And we're down to 3763 a day, right? And let's take a look at research really quick. No active research. We're going to need more on that, but I'm going to go with cooling level 2 for now. Because in order to make the bullets that I want to make, I need to be able to heat them up really hot and cool them down really fast too. Like, I need a stage 2 cooler, or a stage 2 heater. Something that heats to level 2 right away, as opposed to running it through 2 individual heaters. I want to do something with this too, but we're going to get to that in a second. Actually, we're going to get to it kind of right now, but I want to take and do something about this too. Because again, it's extra belts. It's just not efficient. I don't like it. First thing I'm going to do for it though is we're going to take you and move you there. Okay, and then turn you back on. So fabric gloves are there. Then I'm going to take this belt. Nope. First, I'm going to take you, dispense you off. Hoover this really quick. Take that dispenser off, I mean. Get rid of that. Flip you this way. Hi. and then we can turn you back on. So now, again, just shaving off expenses. But we don't even want to do that much. We have to do even more here. So I'm going to take you, and with you being off right now, I can go ahead and move you over here like that, right? Let's make sure that's selected as well. And then we're going to take and just pick you up, and I want to slide you over to put you like, there was a spot here where it was going to work, and now I don't know where it is. Right here. I don't like that anymore. Thought about it. Now I've decided not. But if we put you like this, what is keeping you from going here, I wonder? There's a product on the floor somewhere. There has to be. Let's hoover this area really quick, just to make sure we're not having anything in the way. Because I want to shift. Well, you'll see in a second. I want to. There we go. There we go. That's closer to what I was looking for. It's right here. Cool. So now I can fit this in like this. And it gives me more space here. The goal was to open this up more, because I want to rearrange how all of this comes in so that we don't get this spillage crap anymore. Okay? So that's part of it. But we can continue with the mere small bits of optimization on this too. This is extra. They have an extra belt in here we don't need, so we're going to look at that as well. First, let's go ahead and turn these machines back on so they can get back to producing. Nope, not yet. I didn't do the thing I was supposed to do first. Give me a second. So before I moved these, this is why I was having such a hard time. Before I move these, I'm supposed to get rid of these. Okay, and then, once again, the small belts facing the right direction, hopefully. Right? All right, get out of my way, maintenance man. There you go. And then put you there, put you there, and put you there. Yep, and then we should be able to take this again. Here we go. There we go. Let's get rid of that. And we want to move all of this. There we go. Now we're opening up space. We have 1 meter of space between this, so the maintenance guys can go through there. They can't walk through here, though, and I kind of want them to be able to. I do kind of want that. I do want that. So let's go like this and get rid of that, and we're going to move it, and I want to just give them a little bit of extra space like that. Okay, now they can walk through here if they want to as well. The tool bench is fine, just where it is, but we've opened up this area. All right, that's good. Let's continue with optimizations. All right. Actually, no, turn the machines on first, and then continue with optimizations. Turn on the machines. There we go. Okay. Next, this one. Shut down this dispenser, and we'll let the thing kind of do what it's doing. And once the dispensers are off, very good. Same thing here. Give me the little belts. Okie dokie. Okay. Slide the machine that way, and that way, and that way, and that way, that way, and that way. Okay. Is there 1 meter of space between here? Yes, there is. Good. Turn the power back on. You see what I'm doing here? Other than, you know, being efficient. Or at least more efficient. I don't know what the ultimate efficiency in this game is, but I've never been very good at that. At the whole optimum best, absolute best efficiency. I've never been good at that because honestly, I just don't have the time for that. Like, by the time I'm having fun and doing all the stuff that I want to do, if I have to stop and like really analyze the math, I know that's what these games are all about. I acknowledge that. I don't know. I just don't have fun doing that usually. But I can find big gaping holes. Like this right here is a problem too. So we're down to 1198 power usage and 3728 a day. We already have cooling too, which is wonderful. Let's go ahead and get some more maintenance reductions. And also we have to satisfy some orders. So let's sell some stuff. 86,000. I have started to sell to Russia for a few things. We have 48 for this fulfillment. Camo vests. You know what? Let's make some more vests. No, I would need to optimize this first. This needs to be optimized first. Okay, so for this is a hard thing to optimize because as soon as I try to mess with this, we effectively shut down boxing. Okay? Like, we can get all of these boxes, but this is the only boxer in the entire place. So as soon as I shut this down, I lose the ability to create new products, and therefore I lose the ability to fulfill orders. That's my biggest problem with shutting this line down, which is part of the problem. But it's also like really highly like energy efficient in a way because it's a single boxer for the entire factory, right? And I like that. But what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna move a lot of this stuff to be in this area, and then the single dispensers are gonna be on the left and right side, alternating. And the sewing machine, this sewing machine is gonna get moved because right now there's no reason for this belt. It could just be straight up against it, right? So stuff like that we can fix. Now originally I had this belt because I wanted the ability to be able to take products into the boxing machine without them needing to be sewed. But the thing is, pretty much everything we want to sell needs sewn before boxing, right? Also, I wish there was a back function on this. Sewn before boxing. I guess it's just the item tab. Zips. Okay, so it needs sewn and zipped before boxing, okay? So still using the boxing. Or still using the zipper. Camo backpacks, guess what? Zips sewn before boxing. So all of this stuff needs sewn before boxing. The boots would even need it. So everything needs sewn before boxing. And that's the reason why we are going to move this and mess with this. So when I shut this line down, all hell's going to break loose. Okay? Everything's going to be screwed. So I want to fulfill as many orders as I can beforehand. One there. One there. One there. One there. Give me as much money as possible before it's too late. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, now this order at the very top only has this much left. But these are all vests. We're actually not producing enough vests. Before we shut this line down, let's double up vests. So what we're looking at then are... These are backpacks, right? Yeah. So you're my vests. No. You're my backpacks too? Wait. I thought you were vests. Oh, I extended to... Oh, no, the vests were over here. Sorry. That was backpacks. That was intentionally backpacks. Over here was the trousers, and then over here was... Where's VST? Right here, vests. So this is the sole creator of the vests right here. And I think this is where my attention needs to be right now. I've already optimized this, but what I'd like to do... This is a cutter arrangement. So why don't we just have another one of these running? We can say cutter times 3. And we can put them... and we do, of course, we want to optimize the... You know what? Why don't we do this? Let's make a new blueprint. Get rid of those. We'll make a new blueprint. And we're going to call this... Cutter 3X. And then we can delete this one. And then I have to rename it. I didn't rename it. Cutter 3X. Okay. So now when we make a new cutter arrangement, we'll have the more optimized belt setup. Slightly more optimized belt setup. So we're going to take... Do I just set you here? I could just set you here. It's right in front of the chemical machine, though. I probably should put you over here. I could technically get you here, but I want to mess with this area. So I'm going to put you here instead. Right up against the wall, I think. That's probably okay. Unless I can... I feel like I'm playing Tetris a little bit, you know? Like how to optimize the positioning of machines for the maximum output for this area. Let's go like this. So we'll have all of the vests being remade into this area too. Now the question is, I think they can't. I don't think they can get back in here because it's only half a tile. So I have to move you to where you're at least one tile away from the wall, like this. Now you can get in and get to the side of this machine. That's all that matters, is that you can get into the side of the machine. Okay, let's get rid of this. And we want you to make vest. Yep, fabric sheet, excellent. Okay, we're gonna need to hire another employee. Kind of saw that coming though. And honestly, I think we probably should make some more trousers as well. Although I think we have 6 machines making trousers. But I think if I take a look at over here, you see how we're building up a huge supply of these trousers? We should have 3 dispensers kicking these out. Like, we should be able to make trousers very fast. And it's all part of this problem here. This little elbow needs to go. So we're going to take care of that soon too. But let's go ahead and get another station. We'll add the station over here for the time being. And we'll say, hey, staff it. Add these machines to it. And then we need power, right? So is there any other power we can do? Yeah, we can do this over here. So I want to shut down that dispenser and that dispenser. That should stop everything from running here. Kind of, yeah. Okay, take this belt and just get rid of it. We don't need it. We don't want it. We don't need to see it. It's useless. And then we're going to move you up to here. Now, this is going to create a problem where they can't get to the side of this. No, they can, because this is the side. They need to fix it from the side, not the back. And this is the side. So this is actually going to work just fine. But this belt still has to be further out. This one doesn't, but these ones can. And actually, if we shift this just a little bit, we can actually get away with... Yeah, we can. Let's do that. Yes, okay, hang on. We're going to go like this. And move it to be right there. There we go. Perfect. Now I want to take this belt, get rid of these, same deal. Bring on the little belts. And slide you down, slide you down, slide you down. Okay. There we go. Get the recycle bins back in. And then I want to move this machine over a bit more, right? So let's grab this move tool. And we want to just move all of this to be over here, a bit closer to everything else. So about like that. Okay? I like it. There's little bits of space. Mechanics can travel through here. They can't pass through this area, but I don't really care. Actually, you know what? If I move this to be here, I think I can get away with that. What's going on here? Why are you not dispensing any plastic fabric gloves? Are we no longer making fabric gloves? Where is the creator of fabric gloves? Why do we not have any to dispense? What happened? Output. Where's the fabric gloves? Uh-oh. What have I done? This needs to be turned on, by the way. Are all of these on? Yeah. Where's my glove making? It's right here. Weird. So, oh, I'm only making 2 of them now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Turn these back on. And turn the dispenser back on. And the 3-way splitter back on. Turn all these back on, please. It makes sense now. And I think that's all the machines on. Yep. Okay, so we should get gloves being made again. Hopefully that means they're outputting over here. Not there. Here. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get it made again. See if we can fulfill any orders. Bam. And let's go bam. And 38 to do that. Okay. Vests. Let's take a quick check on the vests situation. I want to go up here. And we should have lots of fabric vests. We do have tons. We're just not making enough camo vests. That's a merger issue. So this thing should be making camo vests, but it's not making enough of them. We're not making them fast enough. And I'm not sure why. It looks like we're just not outputting enough vests. Like, we have to put more. All right, here's what I'm going to try. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Bam and bam. Here's what I want to do. Output fabric vest. Output fabric vest. Who's controlling that? You have 15 out of 16. Who's controlling this station? Not you. Who's doing it? Is there a desk over here? Another desk I'm unaware of? Right here. You. 16 out of 16. You have 15 out of 16. Okay, put you there. And then you have capacity. Put you on that one. That's fine. Turn it on, turn it on. I can't be bothered to, like, figure out which of these control which. Like, it's become one of these things where it's just like, ugh, do I have to? And I don't want to. Turn this on, and now we can't do that one. Shit. Let's grab power really quick so I can get that turned on. All right. So what I should see now are fabric vest production is kind of being doubled here. And we should see the camo vests being made way more frequently now. And actually, that solution might work over here for the backpacks. Because right now I've got dispensers. Oh, yeah. That would work for the backpacks too. The thing is, we don't really need that many backpacks. Because we're not really selling many backpacks. Like, they're ordering lots of vests and trousers and gloves, but not a whole lot of backpacks. So I don't really need to make very many. See, we've already got this one ready to go. It's the vest that's the bottleneck. Pretty much every order, the bottleneck is the vests. Unless they want 1,000 gloves, in which case, you know, what's it got to do about that? What am I going to do? Over here, this machine is off. I don't know why. Let's turn it on. And actually, nope. Turn it off. So we can redo these belts. So we're going to take this and go chop, chop, chop. And do I want to do... I do. I want to chop this off too. And honestly... yeah, we're going to slide you over like that. And then... no, I need to leave space. That's the thing. You have to leave space for the repairs. So we're going to do this instead. Like that. Okay. Give me the little belts. 1, 2, 3. And move this. Move out of my way. Wow. Just stand right there. Thanks. Thanks, mechanic. You're the best. Move. Right here. And right there. There we go. He's just really diligent at his job. That's all. He saw something weird. Like, wow. Are these machines, are they moving on their own? Like, what is this? Is this God? Is he moving stuff? Why is he moving the machines? It is my will, small mechanic. It is my will. And it will be done. Actually, I mean, yeah, no, this is fine. I'm gonna leave the positioning here so that they can walk through these. But this is way more energy efficient than it was before. Like, we're saving like 100 power on just the belt changes alone, which are pretty nice. And then I'm also like spending, I guess, more power because I got more of these. But like, we're actually kicking out boxes of vests at a respectable pace now, right? Like, we're actually able to see these and box them up. So if I take a look at my orders, we have 145 on the vest. And it still says one. Oh yeah, now 148. Is it these? These are the boxes, right? 150. Yeah, so there's just a ton of boxes. Is it better to have... Like, is it... I was thinking about putting a two-way splitter, right? And then having... And for that two-way splitter, I was going to have 2 boxing machines and just have, you know, 2 sets of stuff coming out. But, I don't know, like, this is supposed to be an instant thing. But perhaps not. Like, how many combat trousers does it need before it boxes them? I don't know how many that is. And does it only do the item that fills up first? Like, the science of the boxing machine, I don't know that one. But I do know that this is the last piece of the puzzle. This is the last element that is, like, plaguing me right now. It's the last thing that needs fixed, is this right here. And we've also opened up a bunch more space, which is good, because we're going to need a lot of dispensers for what I want to do. So, I think, because we have $141,000, I'm going to fill a couple of orders, and we're going to finally shut this whole thing down. Start with these dispensers. Now, we have to keep track of what we're selling, what we're pushing out, right? Turn all the dispensers off first. Let the rest of the stuff run through, and then we're going to start deleting things that make no sense, like that one and that one. Okay. I guess we can just hoover this. Okay. Now that that stuff's shut down, let's power down the rest of it. And we want to move some things around. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, because I made some more space, I want to extend this out. So we're going to put this out to about there. Okay. Then we're going to take the sewing machine and put it right up against it, because there's no reason for that sewing machine to have any space. Nothing we're putting through this boxing machine doesn't need sewed before it goes in. Put that belt to the side. It's extra. We're going to use that belt, get these guys out of the way. Okay. For the time being. This is outputting fabric gloves and the plastic fittings so that they can be merged. These can be put right here. But the problem is they come out in big numbers. These are like, these are gloves. They're coming out in really big numbers. But, like, that's it. Get these large items, like, they're actually really small items, but get these items that come out really, really fast. Get them in the boxing machine as soon as possible, so that we don't have to deal with, you know, them clogging up the belt the whole time. Then, put that belt over there. We're going to have a couple of things happen. Some products only need zipped once. Some products need zipped twice. The products that need zipped twice, or sorry, sewn. Trousers need it, right? Vests need it twice. And backpacks need it twice. Do boots need it twice? Boots need it once going in and then once here. So if we ever want to sell boots, we'll have those distributed on this side. Okay? So put that sewing machine there. If we ever sell boots, we'll have that come out. Let's give it another space, because we need more room for the machines anyway. So there's that. Okay. Now, everything else needs sewn twice, so we can all come in at different times down the line. So, camo vests. I'm going to put you there. Camo gloves. Gloves are a one thing. So they can just come out right there. Yeah, come out glove right there. Okay. You are backpacks. We're going to put you on this side. And we're staggering you down the line, right? So that way you're not running into each other quite as often. Quite as badly, anyway. We need 2 zipping things. Now, this is for the trousers. And the trousers, I think we should push them out 3 at a time, honestly. So we're going to go through here. I want a zipping machine here, here, and then a trouser dispenser there. Trouser dispenser there. And then another dispenser is going to go on the end here. And then we're going to have this belt facing that way, connecting all of it together. Okay? Okay. Now, these are going to get collided with, but they can't fall out, right? So no matter how much collision's happening here, I don't think we're going to get any spillage. But just to be sure, nope, I want to leave this gap for the maintenance guys, so never mind. All right. So this is the new and improved, and you see how much space we have here? So a lot more space, right? I like it. And there's also no cornering. So first we're gonna turn the boxing machine on. Then I wanna double check and make sure that the gloves are getting made. So let's turn these on and make sure that this is all working as intended. Get these gloves in and just like get them in there. Gloves are no longer tying up the line, right? That's the idea. Any extra camel gloves we've had, we're gonna throw them right there. Now, again, like, I think I should put it on this side. I should put it on this side. Yeah. Come in from this side. See, there's some collisions here. I'm worried about that. If I slide them like this, maybe it'll be okay. Oh, really? Frickin'. Like, not there, but there. Okay, no more collisions for now. Okay, so what we want is the sewing machine on, zipper machine's on. And let's go camo vest, camo backpack, and trousers. We don't have trousers. Here we go. These is not hooked up to a line, so I need that hooked up to a line. 16 out of 16. 16 out of 16. Come on, one of you guys have got a hat. There we go. Bam, done. Turn it on. Okay. Let me see how this assembly line goes now. Now, it should get a little bit busy right here, but the hope is that everything is spread out enough now to where we're not going to get any spillage. Should be all spread out, okay? Some things get sewn twice. Some things get sewn once. And there's room here for things like boots if we want to do it later. We can have them sewn once here, okay? There's also enough room for me to have, for example, camo vests coming out in 2 different spots, which is what I need him to do. I need camo vests to come out twice. So I'm going to slide this down a little bit. And we're going to grab that. Output that for camo vests. And then I'm going to need another controller with a free spot. You have a free spot. Lots of free spots. Have you control this. And then turn this on for camo vests. Okay? So now we have camo vests coming out in 2 places. Now these are going to start colliding into each other. I don't like that. So I'm going to shift this down here just a little bit. Turn it back on. So now it's going to kind of come out in different spots. Won't collide quite as much. And we should be in good shape. And all the trousers are coming out in alternating times too. So this is all working out well. We're able to make a lot more stuff coming through the boxing machine now. And I'm hoping to see just like non-stop boxes. Like, that's what I really need. I need non-stop boxes coming out of here. Okay? So much more optimized with a little bit of room to put in things like, you know, boots if we want to do that, right? Let's get rid of some of this extra stuff that we've got sitting around, these extra belts. And if there's any other extra bins, belts, none of that, because I'm paying every day for that to exist. And it looks like we're in good shape. Okay, good. So there you go. More optimized. All right, just a little bit. We did have to dip into a little bit of power here, but like that's not bad. We had to dip into power only because we've added 1, 2, 3, 4 additional five additional dispensers, right? Each dispenser is 5 power, so, you know, 25 extra power. But we more than compensated on that by having less belts. And then let's go ahead and grab the final bit of maintenance cost for the research. So there you go. And again, there's lots of space here. There's lots of room here. I could easily just move this whole line and shift it over to where it's closer to this. And I may do that because there's a lot of space here. But this also gives me a little bit of space to like have other things go box. Like if I want bullets, for example, to go in here, bullets can't be stitched. So I can have another dispenser here and just have it go there. And there, right there. Have it go there, and then all of a sudden it just goes in. Because the sewing machine's not going to do anything to bullets, right? So we just have the bullets boxed, which is what we're going to do now. And by now, I mean in the next video. Yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We should see vests going up way faster, and indeed we do. They're going up much faster since we've been looking at this. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next time in this crazy, crazy factory that we have, where we will undoubtedly have to expand with more people, have more costs. But you know what? We've got over 100 grand now, and we've got research that's going to let us do all the bullets we want. I've already researched 45, and I can also research 22 if I want to as well, which, you know what? We might as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.